the GoPro today, bro.
All right now.
Yeah.
Take a look at the toys, man.
Yeah. I feel like this one was too good not to get on camera, so
You know me, bro. I'm all good with it. All right, man. This is all your goodies right here, as you can see. Now this box is a little bit more warm, but
yeah, I seen that.
you got check that out, bro.
Super clean. The white one was pretty clean. You gave me too.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how serious of a collector you were until we spoke.
Man, look. Original PSP case, charger, even the original PSP headphones, man. And it still has the booklet and everything in it.
That's what I like to see.
It's pretty insane, bro. I'm telling you.
How long have you said you've been doing this?
Oh, a while.
Like 20 years? Wow.
Oh, no. No. I've been in the game a few years, man. You know what I mean? But, you know, I'm a believer in basically, you know, all retro, man. I love retro gaming. I love the games, man. I love what it brings. It's just nostalgia for me.
Yeah,
you know
I like. Oh, just look at this. I love the. You know,
goes your other PS Vita. This one's got like 3 games in that one. But even these here.
Yeah, it's like I know some of them are worth money, but it's like a lot of the PSP games, especially without the
like $5 or $6.
Yeah, especially without the case of manual. It's just like so. I'm like, I know the money's there, but I'll get the money back with the consoles. But then the rest of it is gonna be like slow grinds, you know, like inventory. I guess.
Believe it or not, the videos for me sell really well. The movies.
PSP, anything really sells quick for me. It's just like
the movies
low,
do really well. But you got in this pile right here. I mean,
a couple sealed ones, yeah. But even the sealed ones sometimes ain't even worth.
Yeah.
I'm sure this one's probably decent though.
That's a really good game right there.
This one's probably decent.
This one right here still sells for about $15-$20. SOCOM is about $10-$15. Believe it or not, this still sells for about $15. That one still sells for about $15-$20. This is actually not rare, but hard to look at. Yeah, and that one's about $20-$25, and Killzone's about $20.
Yeah, I've never seen this one before.
Yeah. I mean, but those are all sealed. You got all of these here.
I know they got I sold a Silent Hill one game on PSP, and that one was like $80, I think.
Yeah. I wish I could get my hands on one of those.
I was starting
to even throw you some Hannah Montana sealed. I wonder why it was sealed though.
Yeah, because they didn't want it.
There goes Siphon Filter sealed.
I used to love that game on PSP when I was a kid.
This one, obviously, if you don't know that, but this one right here, awesome, also sealed. Burnout. Check that out, bro.
A bunch of loose games. Yeah, there's a bunch.
And there was another sealed one right there. So you got a lot of sealed games in there, you know what I mean? And then here's just a bunch of loose games.
Yeah. I just sold a bunch of loose ones too.
Yeah.
I see the Godfather was like 15 loose.
Oh yeah, bro. There's quite a few, you know, I price charted most of it, you know what I mean? And, you know, you're looking at probably, you know, if you're, I mean, the way I put it out, I'm talking about, I'm doing it at like $300 to $350
for the loose ones.
You know what I mean, for loose ones. But if you look at what you can get out of them, I sell them at, you know, at $10. You know.
Yeah, it depends. Like the sports games, obviously.
Sports game are hit and miss, yeah.
Well, you see, NCAA was a big one.
Yeah,
but they just tanked because
NCAA 14?
It just tanked because of. I'm sure Streets is pretty good.
That's actually very sought out game.
Yeah, Streets. I love Streets.
Streets always get sought out
for any console. Yeah, for any console, it doesn't even really matter. Do you need this tote back, or would you like it back?
Yeah, that one I need. That's where I put most of my console stuff.
Speed Underground. I used to love Underground too.
All of it.
I might keep them and play them for a little while.
I would, bro. If you like a lot of the nostalgia stuff, man. I mean, that
like it's like I love video games, but I had a hard time as I got older to get into games.
Yeah.
So like I always have this thought like I'm gonna play it one day, and then just never play it.
Every console I have, bro, I have a specific game I play. You know, like my 360, I got, you know, the Gears of War. You know what I mean? The PS4, The Last of Us. You know what I mean? Actually, the PS5 I have, one of my favorite games on it is The Last of Us Remastered.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, you know, ridiculously good. You know what I mean? There's some good stuff in there, man.
I think my trunk is a mess, but let me see if I got a bag in here. Oh, it is a mess. I ended up getting like 4 cases of these blank, they're DVD cases, but I use them to ship
that's
loose discs. You need some?
I gotta get I wanted to get
I mean, I literally have like 3 boxes full right here.
I ended up buying what was it, a small little box of what were they, the ones for the Wii U, and I got them and I was I'm probably never gonna use them, but I'll get them anyways. You know what I'm saying? No, I used them, bro. They worked out very well for me.
There was a shop closing in Northeast, like a movie store or something, and they were pretty much just giving these out on Facebook Marketplace for free.
Oh, really? Yeah, that's where it's at, bro. I'm telling you.
And I actually sell a bunch of loose games all the time, so.
If you come across anything that's, how do you say it, any type of like Nintendo type stuff,
yeah,
let me know, because I'm always up to buy.
I have a bunch of loose SNES games. I don't know if you like.
Yeah, you know, anything Nintendo, bro. You know what I mean?
You want to count that?
Yeah, anything Nintendo, I'm all game. All game.
Yeah,
I mean,
I ain't got no expensive ones, but I got a bunch of loose SNES games that I just haven't even listed, that they're just like low dollar, that I don't want to test them.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'll send you pics of them. I probably got like 30 to 50 SNES games.
Let me know, man, because I'm telling you, man, it's all game, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I told you I was thinking about all this, because I was like, you know, the whole thing with these systems, or like the handhelds, I love collecting them. I love coming across them. I think they're amazing. I love playing them. All those games have been tested. They've been played. You know what I mean? So they've all been tested. You know what I mean? And stuff like that. The systems have been tested. You know, they all work. Like, you know, when I sell stuff, a lot of times, you know, I'll get something and the guy goes, "Oh, I used it once." You know what I mean? So I'll look at it and it looks like somebody beat the shit out of it.
Yeah, you didn't ask me about the condition of the Nintendo before you know.
Actually,
so that's why I was like,
thought it was in mint condition from the picture. And then when I looked at it like this, it looks like at one point, I don't know if that was yours or you bought it from someone. No,
I just bought it recently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So whoever had it must have had a case on it.
It was scratching it a little bit.
Yeah, and it did it bad on the side rails.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but I was like, it's on the side rails, a little bit on the screen, but it's not noticeable when you play.
Yeah, when I first picked it up, obviously, if you'd have asked about it, I'd have looked at it.
Yeah, no,
but I was like, from first glance, it's not really too bad.
No, it was actually nice. It's playable. It's not as bad. You know what I mean? The side's bad.
Well, now that we spoke, I know what you're looking for your collections, and that's fine. Yeah.
Like I told you, anytime you want to do anything you see, bro, you know the store.
Yeah, it seems like you don't put everything on the store, though.
I mean, I don't put everything. I don't put everything, but some of the stuff that I'm going to keep on the side, heavy hitter stuff, I'll text you on.
Yeah,
so I won't even put it on the store.
I'll keep looking through your store. Like I said, there was like the Wii Sports that I'm always looking for.
I forgot to bring that. Yeah.
So.
But I got that. I mean, I got so much, bro. I ordered a lot of 45 games. It's Xbox 360, PS2 games. I just ordered that yesterday, so I should have that in a couple days.
From where, eBay or?
You know what I'm saying? Off of some dude out in Rochester, New York.
Really?
Yeah. So he had like a whole giant lots of, I think it's like 60-something games. So I just buy them, man, just lots. Yeah, I mean,
if I found people to sell me, but I'm like, I don't lowball people. I try to be fair, but people don't understand. Like right from eBay, I think we talked about that. eBay prices. I mean, eBay takes 15%.
eBay sucks.
Yeah, so it's like, unless you're selling it locally, it's like I'm not trying to lowball you, but it's also like I gotta pay like 40% to make 20%.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
You know, so it's like
they don't. I mean, a lot of people don't understand that.
Yeah, so it's like
business is not what people think it is. Like everybody thinks, oh, you know, you're gonna make a ton of money. No, you're not.
No, you'd be lucky to. Like I just use this money
off of a console itself. If I sell $100 on a console, I'm getting about 50, not even 50, bro.
Yeah, and then what did you pay for it? Yeah, what did you pay for it?
But that's why I like to buy in lots, man. Like I buy one big ass lot. If the lot has a console in it, that's a home run. You know what I'm saying?
I got some guy trying to sell me, but he wants $5,000, and it just didn't seem like.
Yeah, I had a guy send me a message. He had a Nintendo Switch. What did he want for? He wanted like $450. I'm expecting a huge lot.
Yeah.
And it was $450 for a Switch. It had like 2 controllers, you know what I mean? A carry case and another like swing bag. And I was like, where's the $450 though?
Yeah,
where's, you know what I mean? Like, the console itself is about $180. Like, where are we looking at?
I don't know what the pictures. I'll just send you this later, but this was another one. This guy has a Dreamcast and some games. There's pictures of it, but he had it priced at $700, and some of the games ain't bad. But then I looked in what he had the GameCube priced at. He priced his GameCube at $375.
No.
And it's the
man.
black one, but it's worth a little more, but it's not.
No.
You could get like 3 Dreamcasts for that price.
For $375, I can get you 2 of the ones that I got. They're limited edition, the platinum ones.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know what I mean? Because I got a platinum one in the original box.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
I've sold just the boxes before for 40 bucks, empty boxes.
That's what I'm saying. So like the platinum one, and I got that on a steal. The guy sold me the GameCube, but he also sold me a lot of games as well. You know what I mean? Oh yeah.
There's a ton there, don't get me wrong, but when you zoom in, like, hold on.
They're not bangers though.
Yeah,
man.
exactly.
They're not bangers.
You know, they're
like
all fillers.
Yeah.
And he said it's on
NHL 08,
yeah.
Madden 11. He probably have every Madden game out there. I mean, soccer. Come on, man.
He did say that there was he had 50 more consoles, a ton of accessories, magazines, and he said he wanted 5,000. I'm just like, I don't really see it. It's a lot there, but
it's a lot. But I'm gonna tell you right now, most of his stuff is basically
fillers. That
shelf fillers. Yeah.
Like he was doing it at one point.
I've made mistakes in the past buying, not paying attention and buying a lot that has. Now I look at what I have, and I have like 5 of the same exact games.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm like, you know.
Well, when you first started, I'm sure you fell victim to all the, you know, when I first started, I fell victim to a lot of stupid things. The Beanie Babies.
Stupid stuff.
Yeah, the Beanie Babies is a big one.
Well, one of the worst things I bought, not worst, because I love them, but is the Pops. I bought 300 Pops, man, you know what I mean? And everybody was at one point was
well, those were selling pretty good, yeah.
You know what I mean? And then it went completely cold. Now I got another 150, 200 in my house that are not selling. Now, some of them are pretty rare.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, and stuff like that. You know, same thing with the DC figures. DC figures, I went and bought 150 of them. You know what I mean? And they're sitting there.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, it's a hurt piece, but I love looking at them. Don't get me wrong.
Well, that's because a lot of the newer toys seem like they're being oversaturated. Like, you know, you find them at liquidation pallets, you find them, you know, so it's like.
Yeah, I mean, I got like, I don't know, 30 DC figures single. They still have all their weapons and stuff like that, but they're single. So I was thinking about putting them in a bag and selling them for $5 a piece, man.
Somebody probably buy them?
Yeah, just somebody will buy them.
Do you live around here?
Yeah, I live off of West 22nd.
I was gonna say, how are yours too?
I mean, I did that 2 years ago, bro. Made nothing.
Really?
Yeah,
that's what I tell my friend all the time. I was just in Andover, Ohio at the flea market Saturday morning. He's like, we should get a stand. And I was like, dude, I'd be so pissed if we pay $40 to get the vendor or whatever.
Nothing. Yeah.
Or like, yeah, I'm like, I'm sure you can move some stuff, but
there was a few things that I sold, but everybody's that. You know, I'll give you $2. You know what I mean? And, you know.
Well, that's what you expect at flea markets.
Because I go places and I'll go like to a little garage sale, and I went to one actually right up on 38th Street, and this guy, you know, his son had like 2 or 3 consoles he wanted to get rid of, so I went there and I was like, well, how much for the console? Yeah, I mean, the kid was, oh, you know, everyone says it, right? You know, I barely used it. You know what I mean? Well, no, I mean it. On the scratches that I see,
been abused.
You know, cosmetically, the way I'm seeing it, it's definitely been used. You know what I mean? You know, and I was like, so how much do you want for it? Oh, you know, asking like 200 for it. 200 for what? What am I getting with this?
What was it? What console?
I mean? One of them was the Xbox One,
which is like $40 now.
Exactly. And then one I did want to get, which was the Xbox One X, which is the Scorpion, Project Scorpion. I don't know if you remember that one. No. It was the all-black console before they made the Series X. So it looked like the Xbox One,
it was black.
But black.
Well, the Series X, that one's still going for like 300, right?
Yeah.
The big box one.
Yeah, I mean,
only
I can get them for like 275.
Yeah.
You know, stuff like that. Guy texted me today. He was like, "Yeah, I'm trying to get rid of this." I go, "How much you want for it?" He said $450. And I go, "What do I get with the $450?" And he was like, "Well, I got the console and the controller. That's what comes in the box."
Yeah, for a brand new one.
What do I get with the $450 is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Because I can go right now to Best Buy and get the same console for $400. You know what I mean? So I don't understand.
Some people don't get it. I had this one guy, he had a bunch of Dragon Ball Z figures. I was talking to him. A bunch of, like, some of these figures are like $100, $120. And I'm going through, I'm like trying to search all the prices. And I was like, your total's like $1,200. Like, would you do $700? And then he was like, well, they're not all brand new. They've been open. And I was like, well, you're probably going to get really lowball then because, you know, he's like, it don't change the price that much. And I'm like, you obviously don't know. Once you open it, it's no longer sealed. They were all still brand new looking. But you know, they're
once
not.
They're out of the package, it's out of the package.
Yeah, and I
try to explain to people, if you buy a brand new car and you drive it off the lot and you come back
the value,
and say you don't want it, guess what? That car is now used. If it's driven off the lot, it's used. That's it. It's no longer new.
Yeah, and decreases the value automatically.
So, like, you know, and people need to realize that even with what we do, you know, buying and selling, you know what I mean? You know, it's always we buy. You know what I mean? And we buy because either A, it's nostalgic. You know what I mean? I buy when it's nostalgic, bro. You know, if I see something and I'm like, wow, I haven't seen this in years.
I do it for the thrill of that, but I ultimately want the extra cash too.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I love the hunt. You know, the money's great, you know what I mean? But I love the hunt, bro. I love to go out there and be like, man, I mean, like with the Vitas. You know what I mean? Come on, how many times are you gonna go somewhere and find a boxed Vita with everything in a box?
You're the first person I've seen I interacted with one.
That's what I'm saying.
I've come across multiple Vitas.
Yeah, Vitas you'll get all day because everybody gets them, they sell them, you know what I mean? But anything boxed, I love grabbing shit boxed, you know what I mean?
I thought it was actually going for more than that.
The Gears of War 360 I have,
you got
I got the box for it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The Xbox that I just got the box for it. The GameCube, box for it. You know,
it's complete like
so
that.
everything that I get, I have the box for it. If it has the original games, you know that like sometimes they'll put games in the boxes.
Like not for resale
they
ones.
stay sealed in the box. I don't open those games. You know what I mean? I just leave them in a box.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, you know, every time
that's
I
how collectors like this stuff.
you know what I mean? And the thing is, everybody that goes to my house, they're like, damn, you collect all? I don't collect nothing consoles, bro. No games. I don't collect any of them. I buy them. I love to play.
And
Yeah, you know what I mean? But I don't collect them. You know what I mean? What I do collect is a lot of Superman stuff.
My buddy,
You know what I mean?
he's actually a big YouTuber, kind of big. He lives in Minnesota. Shout out to Collector's Luck. But he has, I mean, this dude, I'm trying to show you his game room, but these are all original.
Cow.
These are all original. Like he had all of these redone. I don't know what he was doing right here, but yeah, this is literally his bedroom. All original Nintendo original cabinets. He had replaced all like the you know, lights in some of them that were burnt out.
Oh, he's a real collector though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
he won't sell that. He may sell.
He does sell sometimes.
Doubles
Yeah.
and stuff like that, or stuff that he may not like look at anymore. But I mean, that's tough to sell, man.
He has a buddy that comes over and they
Lord.
could redo the lights. I don't know what you want to call it, but he has a buddy that does all that. But he's pretty big on YouTube. Not super big, but I mean, like he's pretty well known.
Man, yeah.
So I don't know if you watch the YouTube videos at all of like video games and stuff.
All the time.
Who's some of the
I
big ones?
follow four real.
Phoenix Resale.
Phoenix Resale is one of my favorites.
He sends games into him to replace the batteries.
Believe it or not, I like his business model.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's the type of person that'll buy a game for $10, sell it for 15.
Yeah.
And then you're like, wow, but that's
he
not really
also
much of a
sells on
profit.
Amazon too, though.
But he also sells so many that his profit margin goes up.
Yeah,
and you know what I mean? That's what I do though. I buy a game, you know, if I pay $3 for it, I sell it for 10. That's why I could go to my page in my store. It's all $10
or less.
$10. Yeah, because my thing is, if I can sell 50 games at $10 a piece, I've made my money back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I just continue buying and selling and buying and selling.
It's the compound effect.
But then, you know, one of my other ones is Retro Rig.
Oh, I like Retro Rig. He got that game store.
Retro Rig is amazing.
He just bought that game store.
Love his channel. The other one is Pixel Game Squad.
Yeah, I watch them too.
You know what I mean? Because they, you know, again, I love their model. It's all nostalgia. It's all I'm going to buy. You know what I mean? I'm going to use, but I'm going to sell.
Yeah, those are some of the bigger ones too.
And some of the collectors, like collection stuff that he buys because he wants to put in his collection. You know what I mean? So it's the same thing I do. You know what I mean? I look at the money portion of it is, you know, if I buy something for $3, I'll sell it for 10. You know what I mean? If I can get somebody to come and if you look at, I mean, the only bad thing about eBay is you're always going to get that one person that's going to be like, I don't like this guy. You know what I mean? I had one guy who put a negative remark. So I got 2 negative remarks in my eBay store, right? One of them, the guy sends me, oh, you know, I didn't receive my package, da-da-da-da-da. You know, I'm going to ask for a refund. I said, sir, it's already been, I sent you the tracking info. You know what I mean? You need to contact the post office if there's an issue. You know what I mean? 2 days after he put a negative remark on my page, he got the package. He commented right away, went back onto my thing, clicked on it, tried to reverse it, but he couldn't. So he commented underneath his own comment and was like, oh,
you can ask for a revision.
I did.
Yeah.
And, you know, it just never got cleared off. But he did say, hey, you know, I spoke way too soon. Guy took care of it. He was really cool, you know, blah, blah, blah. And, he, you know, it was cool. You know, he sort of made up for it.
Yeah.
And then the other guy sent a message, was like, oh, you know, I bought an AD&D book from him. He said it was complete. Never, you look at the postings, do I say that this is complete? I sell the book as is. You know what I mean? I take pictures of everything. I open the book. I take pictures of the pages so they can see, you know, the pages, right? Whatnot. Yeah, if there's anything wrong with it. Oh, yeah, it was missing all the maps. And I go, all the maps? So I go and I do homework. I do my research, man. I don't play around. So I do my research. There's no maps with this book. 0 maps. Everything that's in the book is in the book. So I sent it back to him, and he's like, well, you said you were going to get this. So you want me to make up maps? If the book doesn't come with maps, I can't give you maps that don't go with it. You know what I mean? And he was like, well, I'm pretty sure, listen, if the people who have created the AD&D series is telling me that there's no maps for this book, then there's no maps for the book. You know what I mean? And, you know, so I clearly put it out there, and I made it very clear. I literally commented after his comment, said, here's a typical person, you know what I mean, who bought something that he thought was going to be what he wanted, then he didn't want it, and then he wanted to sit there and flame
instead of
eBay
just doing a return.
Yeah, and just instead of saying, hey, listen, this is not what I wanted, can I get a refund, can I get something else? Sure, all day long.
I've come across some assholes on eBay, but there's been times I've been shipping out a bunch of figures because I told you I bought that storage unit.
Yeah.
So I literally have like the same figure with just a different jersey on. So I'm shipping out like 40 of these every day. So I've sent a couple wrong ones to people. Like the jersey would just be a different color. It'd be the same exact figure, just a different variant. I've just switched the wrong figures to people, and I'm just like, dude, just keep it. I'll send yours out too. Like whatever, you know, I'm not gonna eat the shipping, but
yeah,
you know,
I mean, it's just.
And they're always like super ecstatic about that too. They're like, I'll give you this $15 figure if you don't leave a bad review.
I've sold over hundreds, bro. 300 plus sales I've had. Yeah, I mean, I got two. Actually, one remark technically, because the one got, you know, the guy came back.
They drop off every year.
Yeah, so
I don't know if you knew that.
Literally two. That's it. You know what I mean? Everyone else is always speed. So if you order, let's say I'm at work right now, you order something from me, right, today, I'll leave work and it'll be at the post office in the morning.
Yeah, so you do like 1 day shipping? Yeah.
Immediately. They get it in 2 days. They're like, holy shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, I sold an iPhone 13 Pro Max. I never sell phones, but I got one, I sold it. I put it on my page. It sold immediately. I put it as used. The guy goes, oh, can you send me pictures? I took pictures, I put them online. You know what I mean? He got the phone, he commented right away. The moment he got it, he commented right away. It was like, dude, you said this was used, but this is more like
brand new.
Yeah. You know what I mean? And I was like, well, yeah, it is new, but I'm not going to tell you it's new, it's used.
Yeah, because it's been used. Right?
And that's how that whole thing started with people buying. You know, everybody was like, yo, you're literally putting stuff as used, but, you know, you get it sealed. Yeah, I mean, well, to me, it's used because I got my paws on it. Yeah, I mean, the second I grab it and look at it, to me, I'm like finger
you might be selling yourself short if it's sealed though.
No, it's all right though, because I know what I pay for my stuff.
Yeah, so
I mean, so if I paid like decent money for something, bro, I cut it. Yeah, I mean, I'd rather have somebody say, hey, I bought a $10 game from this guy that looked brand new. Yeah, I mean, I sold
Do you have a resurfacer by chance?
No. I mean, a lot of games, if they're bad, you know what I mean, I set them aside. I know somebody who does, and I get them done. But I sold what is it, the Lost Sphere for the PS4 game, sealed. Never heard of this game before. Don't know nothing about it. Put it online for $24.99. It was worth $60. Sealed, $60.
Yeah.
Put it for $24.99. I put it on. It sold 2 minutes after I posted it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The lady got it, cut it. She was like, oh, you know, let me make sure it wasn't resealed, right? Cut it, looked at it, sent me a message, was like, yo, this thing is amazing. Yeah, I mean, sealed, gave me an excellent review. You know what I mean? And I'm like, yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to take your money. I know what I pay for my stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, and that's what it is. That's why I like to follow what, you know, Phoenix Resale does. You know what I mean? Because he knows that
I have like I said, he sells on Amazon as well, so he can do that because I actually have an Amazon account.
Yeah, me too. I don't sell on Amazon. No.
I do and I don't. Well, you know, you have to get ungated and everything that you sell on Amazon.
Yeah,
so.
I know. I haven't put them on because of that.
Yeah.
Because I collect those, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I could sell to buy more.
Yeah.
That's how I do it.
Yeah, that's how you keep it going.
Yeah. I mean, you got to keep it going, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't just buy
that's
something
how I
and
am.
look at it
I
and
wanted to keep all the horror stuff that I got. Like, I got $180 Michael Myers figure at home right now, but then it's just, I love looking at it, but it's like, I almost get the more thrill out of selling the stuff. You know, so it's like.
And it's not even selling. I like selling stuff and then going back to find it.
Yeah, find it again.
The hunt, like I said, it's just the thrill of the hunt, bro. Yeah, I mean, and I learned that, like, you know, one of the business part of what we do, man, is what makes me want to do
I love
this.
a little bit of all of it.
Yeah.
Like, I like the money, I like the nostalgia, I like going to look for it, I like interacting, I like the YouTube videos now.
Have you checked out Chase After the Right Price?
Oh yeah, he's one of my favorite too. I like him. He just bought that big storage house built. He built it. Yeah.
And imagine this dude, he goes out and he buys $20,000, $25,000, $30,000 lots.
Yeah, he's been killing it. He started like out of that. He didn't have that.
Baseball cards,
yeah, I was saying he didn't have that big storage.
Baseball and Pokemon. That's all he was selling when he was 12, 13 years old.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, and it just moves
And then
up.
he hired his friends, which was cool.
And the funny thing is, I tell everybody, I'm not trying to make millions, man.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to make millions. I'm just trying to make money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, that's why I will never sell way high. Yeah, I mean, I won't do it. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what I pay for stuff. You know what I mean? You know, and I know that's a stupid way of looking at it, right? Because sometimes you're looking at it like, well,
when you get it for cheap, you can undercut everybody. So
well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I would rather go. I mean, listen, I got stuff that's online right now. I sell for 10, 15 bucks. I've seen it on eBay for 20, 30, 40 bucks, right?
Yeah.
A lot of the AD&D stuff, I see it online for $90, $100+. I sell it for 60. You know what I mean? Everybody comes to me,
get a quick
buys
sale.
the same exact shit. My stuff is in better, a lot better, you know what I mean, condition and stuff like that.
And
the guy that I
price.
got, the guy that I bought the AD&D lot, bro, I got Star Wars books from this guy, Star Trek books from this guy, Marvel, DC books that are what is it, RGB or something, RGB? RPG. Sorry,
yeah, role-playing games.
Jesus. But RPG games that are Marvel, DC, Star Wars, Star Trek, all beautiful condition from the 80s, man.
Yeah.
From the 80s.
That's your era.
I got an open poster of Superman and Batman, you know, overlooking the cities. Big poster. It's like almost cardboard almost, right? Big poster. You know what I mean? From 1977.
That's an old poster right now. I see you got a Superman tattoo
You know
too.
what I mean? Yeah. I mean, what favorite
Batman,
character in
Iron
Marvel?
Man.
You know what I mean? Obviously, you know, Batman I collect. Spider-Man is second favorite. Obviously, Superman. You know what I mean?
I got the whole Groot and all them.
I like that.
I love Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, to me, all of that is it's where it's at for me. You know what I mean? So a lot of the stuff that I sell, bro, it's all nostalgia. But I'm not trying to rip nobody. You know what I mean?
No, I
feel a lot of my friends, I'm like, you stupid, man. You sell this for that. These guys are selling it for that. You know what I mean? You could be making money. I make money. What are you talking about?
As long as you're
happy. If
happy.
I didn't make no money, I couldn't buy.
Yeah, as long as you're happy with it, that's
you understand?
all that matters.
Like, I can't go and spend my money I work 6 days a week for, you know what I'm saying, to go buy games.
Yeah.
You know, I got to sell in order for me to buy.
Yeah.
And that's my rule. I never buy out of my money that I make at work. You know what I mean? I buy from the stuff I sell.
Resell, yeah.
You know what I mean? So if I make, in this case, $400, I'll take 100 of it, 150, and I'll go buy something else.
Yeah.
Right?
Go buy another lot.
So I keep going, you know what I mean? Keep it moving and shit, you know what I mean? And I love buying video games, bro.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, the video game lots is where it's at, man. I love buying big video game lots.
Yeah, you know if I found people to sell me theirs, I'd buy them too.
Let me know. I'm telling you, you can come over my house, man. I got bins under my bed, bins against the wall in this drawer that's got nothing but games, man. Yeah, I mean, you can go
I'd be in
there.
heaven. I'd love to come over.
Bro, I got 100 Xbox games that are, I ain't gonna lie, when I put an Xbox up, I never messed with the Xbox. I put an Xbox up, plugged it in. First game I put in that I got, picked it out. Didn't even look at it, just picked it out. Was Major League Baseball 2K5. I put it in and I'm thinking to myself, 2K5 now, mind you, the years, right? And I right now I play on the Xbox Series S that I got, Major League Baseball, the show 2024, right? Look at 2024 2K5.
The graphics are horrible.
It's not bad though. It wasn't bad for that time. I remember playing this shit and I was like, wow, this is the best thing ever. You know what I mean? Now you look at 2024 and the guys look like the guys.
Well, you see the very first Grand Theft Auto game where it was like overhead.
Yeah.
Yeah, now you have it looking realistic.
That's what I'm saying. So like when you look at these games, it's like, I played that. I played Need for Speed. I got, there was a couple of war games that I'd put in there, and it just tripped me out, man. I was like, really?
Yeah,
these guys are talking, the mouths don't even move. Like, you know,
pixelated.
Like, yeah, like it's like, and it's just, to me, when I play them, it makes me happiness, man.
Yeah.
I just sit back and I'm like, wow.
Make you feel like a kid again.
25 years ago, this is what this was. You know what I mean? You know, now you look at it today, the PS5, Series S, the Series X, the Xbox 360, the Xbox One, you know, even the Switch, man. You know what I mean? You know, you look at these games, you're like, wow, it's come from that.
Well, now it's going to be the VRs and the nice shit soon.
I got Oculus Quest 2. Matter of fact, I was going to sell it. I just realized that you can download Xbox Game Pass on it.
Yeah.
I put it on the other day, took another Xbox controller, linked it up. Bro, I was playing literally my games. I was playing MK11, bro, on Game Pass on the Oculus, bro.
Yeah, I heard about that recently.
It's literally like a giant screen, and when you look around, you're like in this dome
world
arena, and it says Xbox everywhere.
Yeah.
It's like one of the coolest things. And I was gonna get rid of it, and I said, no, I'm keeping this.
Yeah, I've messed with the VR a couple times, but it's not really my thing.
Get it. They sell good.
I was gonna say I sold a couple of the PlayStation VRs.
Yeah, they sell real good, but you got to get it at a good price.
Yeah, and there's always so many pieces and shit to it.
If you don't get it at a good price, and you got to make sure you got all the cables.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But besides that, they're worth it. Get it at $50, you sell it for 100.
Yeah.
All day long, bro.
Definitely sold a couple of those before.
Yeah, definitely, but for sure, man, come. Give me a call, bro. Anytime we'll set something up, you can come over.
I'm gonna get your number on Messenger.
I'll send it to you now.
All right, cool. Thanks.
Man, thank
Yo,
you,
have a good night, bro.
See you,
Okay, so if you guys see my last video, you guys seen the end of it while I was telling you about meeting this guy. Well, that was the guy that you guys have seen in this recent clip. These are the items, pretty dope. I don't come across things like these often where I live, so this was a nice find. I paid up at $400, but I ended up putting this Vita in most of these sealed games. In price charting, it was about $250, so I'll definitely make money when it's all said and done. But super clean. Super clean Vita, completed box, paperwork, everything's still there. Almost tempted to keep all this stuff for myself, but I know I shouldn't. Then we had another clean Vita with a case, and in the case there was Injustice, Call of Duty, FIFA, and then micro SD. I think this was 64 gigabytes, 32 maybe. Let's go through some of the games real quick. Movies: Dodgeball, Hellboy, Final Fantasy, Shark Boy and Lava Girl, Kill Bill, and this one's sealed. Hot Shots, Dark Mirror sealed, Siphon Filter Logan Shadow sealed, Ratchet and Clank sealed, or Secret Agent Clank, Arctic Edge sealed, SOCOM sealed. You know we gotta keep that Hannah Montana, and you know why that's sealed. Loco Roco sealed. Killzone sealed. Hot Shots sealed. Wipeout Pure sealed. This is getting over being sick real bad too, so excuse me. Untold Legends. We got Burnout Legends, Ratchet and Clank, Code Arms, House of Flying Dragons, Resident Evil, Sky High, Luminous. I'll get to these in a second as well. Then we have this PSP completed box. The box is a little beat, you know, seen better days, but super clean. This is also complete. It has the headphones, the paperwork, super dope to find that. If there's any interest in this, like I said in other videos, feel free to message me. It's all gonna be for sale. FL Street is probably a good one. This is always a good one on every system. Robots, Indiana Jones, SmackDown vs. Raw, NCAA, a little crack in that one. Shaun White snowboarding, MTV ATV Off-Road Fury, Godfather. This one's a little cracked, but NBA. Cars movie. What's that? Monster Jam. SmackDown vs. Raw. Ghost Rider. Ace Combat. Pirates of the Caribbean. Star Wars. Undercover. Need for Speed. Brothers in Arms. We got Battlezone. Oh, another Hannah Montana. Envy's Animals. I don't know what that is, if I pronounced that right. NBA Live. Untold Legends. Transformers. 007. Used to love this when it was on PS3. Vegas. Fight Night. Last one. MLB Baseball. Yep, so there's that. Pretty awesome pickups lately. Pretty excited about how everything's going lately. Finding a bunch of cool stuff. Got a couple more videos coming. Put a Facebook market post out. People have been sending me items, so I'm super excited about doing maybe like an unboxing video soon. So stay on the lookout for that one too. If you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button, please, and thank you, and I appreciate it, y'all. Peace.